So this exercise, I call it the 90-90 Piriformis release. So it's kind of nice for if you have tension through there, anywhere in those deep buttock muscles that are really gripping and holding or giving you pain or problems, kind of anywhere deep within the buttock. This is a nice exercise to kind of get some different muscles activating and maybe to help let go of some of that. So you're lying on your side with your feet up on the wall, and it's 90-90 because I'm in about a 90-degree angle here with my hip, and then a 90-degree angle with my knees. Then there's a block or just something that you can put between the knees here, okay? Now, the first thing that we're going to do once you're in this position is to try to think about, here I have my top hip, which is my left hip. It looks reversed in the image, but we'll just say take your top hip and reach it away from you toward the wall. So it's like you're reaching your sit bone toward the wall. And when that happens, you're going to see a little lift happening of your bottom waist. Okay, so your core might be just working a little bit here. And then you're going to lightly squeeze that block, just lightly. And now make sure, even though your waist is lifted, that you're getting some nice breathing happening here. Okay, so that you're breathing throughout that rib cage. Now, you're going to think about taking that back of that top hip and sliding it backwards. Okay, so it's sliding backwards. It's as if that femur is trying to glide into its socket further. So you're gliding it backwards and then let it go forward again. The whole time you're keeping this lifted and lengthening that hip toward the sit bone, toward the wall. So again, gliding backwards and then back. And start to move with your breath. Exhaling as you glide it backward. Inhale back. Still lightly squeezing that block. That's a lot of work through the hip here. It's easy to cheat. So keep checking in with what you're doing. Now, if you have a lot of difficulty with this exercise, you can spend, just a couple minutes on it, maybe doing 10 or 20 of them nice and slow. The key is nice and slow so that you're not cheating through it. So an alternative way to do this is on hands and knees. So this is if you're really struggling in that other position, you can be in hands and knees. And I'm going to do it with this leg here, the closer leg to you. And what you're going to do here is, again, think of lengthening that hip away from you and really firm through those hands so that you're not just sagging, but you're lifting, untucked tailbone. And then you're going to think about drawing that entire leg upward so the knee just barely starts to lift off the ground, okay? But you're not going to weight shift. You're not going to do this to lift that leg. That's not what we want. We want it just to be this straight lift up. So this butt cheek is going toward the ceiling, gliding. And then start to move with your breath. So exhale as you lift. Inhale back down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale back down. So there you have it, the 90-90 Piriformis release.